drink that perfume. It's a highway, highway to the door, and a neon Medusa's got your heart. Sweet canyon lullabies, don't look straight into its eyes. It's a highway, highway to the door. There's only two ways to make it in this town. One is to be brilliant, the other is to drown. But don't take both drugs all in one go. You can't reach the heavens passed out on the floor. It's a highway, highway to the door, and a neon Medusa's got your heart. Sweet canyon lullabies, don't look straight into its eyes. It's a highway, highway to the door. If your mama could see you now, if your mama could see you now, topless and upside down, the room spinning around. If your mama could see you now, with the party lines coming out, are you lost or are you found? Are there too many mirrors in this Don't fall in love with the man on stage. I'll be on in a minute, then I'll sweep you away. Don't fall for the monsters in this maze, but I could love you forever if you'd meet my gaze.
Excellent. All my ducks are in a row. All rowed up in a row, as they should be. Excellent. We're back with Dave the Diver. One minor thought. Let me know if audio is okay. I've been playing around with my microphone just a touch, because apparently if I'm doing stuff with internal chat, so things like Phasmophobia or Forewarned, apparently I'm really quiet. So I've been playing around with the gain on it. Looks like I'm peaking a little bit. Give me a second. Okay, hopefully that's better. How about now? Okay, that seems a little bit better. I'm not peaking so much. Good. Yeah, so I've been playing around with the manual gain, so my microphone has a little manual gain dial on it I can crank up. But if I have that set too high, then that makes me really loud on stream. So you win some, you lose some. Anyway, yeah, Dave the Diver. We're back. We're gonna get wet, get moist. Excellent. Sound is good. Fantastic. That's what I like to hear. Competing with Samurai Jack. Well, that's a competition I'm always going to lose. A foolish samurai. I need kelp. I am beyond kelp. Actually, yes. Let's dive. Let's dive first. Let's get the kelp. Make sure we get the kelp. Then we'll go see our friends. Man, Samurai Jack's such a fucking good series. I haven't seen his other show though. I haven't seen, what's it called? Primeval or whatever it is. Primal. The one with the T-Rex and the caveman. Are you kelp? I doubt it. No, it's seaweed. Okay. Oh yes, the Sleepy Hammer. I love me the Sleepy Hammer. Yeah, just put that seaweed to sleep. Didn't even expect it. But no, Samurai Jack was an absolute banger, and what impresses me more about that show is the fact that, oh, fuck off Thresher Shark. It's the fact that, like, it went away for, like, what, a decade? Came back for a final season and was still good. Because there are so many shows, like, when they take a break, particularly a break that long, they come back for a last hurrah, and it's just, it's not there. Particularly shows that were kind of very much a creation of their time. I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty good celebration. I can think of worse celebrations. I actually did that when I was in high school for my senior year, my HSC year. I uninstalled the game that I spent most of my misspent youth on, Call of Duty 4, and was like, I'm not going to reinstall this until I finish my exams. And that's what I did. And that's what I did to celebrate. Finished my last exam, went home, installed Call of Duty, and played Call of Duty. So yeah, I can definitely think of worse ways to celebrate. Because yeah, what did they bring back recently? They brought back Rocko's Modern Life. They did the movie of that. It wasn't great. It wasn't necessarily not great. It just wasn't good. Like, I think they tried to be meta with it. I think they were very much trying to poke fun at the whole, maybe, and I think, I strongly suspect, I can't remember his name, but the guy who created Rocko's Modern Life, he's very meta like this. I strongly suspect they were like, hey, come and do it, we'll give you a bunch of money. And he was like, yeah, sure, whatever. Went and did it, and then intentionally made it so it was like, like the moral of the story is some things should just live in the past and maybe you should move on. And I strongly suspect that was like the whole point of it. He's like, yeah, sure, I'll take your money, and then write a story about. Okay. Please catch it without killing it, sure. Oh, I'm getting out of here. I do not like this guy. They're like, please capture it without killing it. It's like, well, how do I even hurt it? give it another crack. Let's just keep bonking him with the hammer till he falls asleep. Okay, no. Okay, no. Okay, well, I thought that might happen. That's okay. We can make do. Yes, I will take my seahorse with me. Yeah, I really fucking hate that thing. It's really, because we're supposed to catch it without killing it, right? Which means putting it to sleep, but it just doesn't want to seem to go to sleep. Okay. Well, I didn't want to use that as an ingredient, but that's okay. Ooh, alright. Go to the farm. Farm time. Speaking of, welcome in, go to the farm. We were just talking about everyone's favorite show, which I'm sure you'll have an opinion on, Samurai Jack. Get that weed out of here. Harvest many crop. Participate in agriculture. Speaking of, have you continued with your agriculture farm? Are you still growing your tomatoes and your peppers? Oh yeah, absolutely quality show. I was just remarking to Tate though how like it's one of those rare shows where, you know, it went away for like what, 10 years, came back and was still just as good. Like there are so many shows out there where it was like, okay, we'll come back after 10 years. Like Full Metal Panic did it as well. Full Metal Panic went on like a 15-year hiatus, and then they came back for was it Invisible Victory? And yeah, it was not good. Now there's a question: who would you... All right, well actually no, I've got my immediate answer for this. I was gonna say, okay, if we had to ruin it, if they held a gun to our heads and was like, you have to make the Hollywood adaptation of Samurai Jack. Who would we hire so as to like ruin it as little as we can, right? Like what's the casting gonna be? So the first answer for that is obviously Henry Cavill as Jack. I think he would make an excellent foolish samurai. As for Aku, I feel like we are honor bound to use necromancy to resurrect Mako so he can reprise his role as Aku. We need to steal all of Disney's effects team. Like, fuck the Marvel movies. We're putting all of them onto just rendering Aku himself. As for the rest of the cast, irrelevant. That's all we really need. I mean, I kind of wish Billy Connolly was still acting. I'd cast him as the Scotsman, but... we have the same mind. Yeah, actually, no, I know you could get it now. What's his face? What's his face who played Leonidas in 300? You know the one I'm talking about. Give him a red wig and you're done. Jared Butler, that's the one, yeah. Let him talk in his normal Scottish accent and we're good. Get some carrots. And some onions too while we're here, why not? Carotto. Oh. But like, yeah, I don't know. I think the rest of the cast, do they really spend enough time on screen to be worthwhile? Just cast the rest of them as nobodies. Make it a breakout roll for a bunch of people. Do we boat? Yeah, boat time. What have you got for me, Cobra? We have today's items are bomb trap, enhancement, lure capsule. No. Let's go to the glacial area. Let's go check that out. Nicolas Cage is Jack. No. Nicolas Cage would have to be someone else. Nicolas Cage would have to be like the was it the guy with the flute or whatever? Who's the? You know the one I'm talking about, the one with the hat. Or am I thinking of a different series? Polar eel pout. Nick Cage's Dark Samurai Jack. Actually, yeah, I could go with that. I could go with that, especially if they played it straight and like 100% acted like no one can tell the difference between them. I love it when like they do shit like that, with like you have two clearly different actors, and it's like, you know, like they did that in Danger 5. Also the background here absolutely fucking slaps. This music's great. They did that in Danger 5 with Pierre. They had to change actors between season 1 and season 2. And then when they did the time travel episode where they went back to season 1, they got the actor from season 1 Pierre back, and he's just interacting with season 2 Pierre, and everyone's acting as if it's completely normal. Like these two guys, and like they're very different. Like one guy is, I think, Indian, and the other guy is like black. And so they're very clearly different people, but they're just being like, "Oh, Pierre, it's two of you." I miss that show. The absolute state of Australian media that we no longer have Danger 5 on television. The economy is in shambles. Come here. Stop fighting me. I don't know why the deep sea fish are so strong. Alright, we descend. Oh, fuck, that's a narwhal. Oh, am I gonna have to kill a narwhal? Are you fucking kidding me, game? What the actual fuck? Okay, avert your eyes. Ooh, ow. Ooh. Okay, no, that's a dugong you're thinking of. Ooh. Ow. Oh, ow. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, there goes an absolute fucking waste of a day. Guess who's about to die? Me. Absolutely fucking ganked. Well then. Now then. Now then. Alright, well, it looks like we're going night diving. This is not a great start to today's session of Dave the Diver. Oh, we got Codro, though. That's good. That means we can breed them. No, we're going back in. We're going back in, because I have, like, fucking no fish. Oh, Golden King Crab. Sploosh. Alright. Ingredients. Ooh. Black vinegar. Agar. Agar the Horrible. We'll get some moray. It's in the gun box. Ow. Oh, fuck up these guys. Off, dog. I'm getting my ass handed to me by tiny fish. Why can't you just let me swim? Baseball bat, excellent. I need the net gun to deal with those little guys, I think. What the fuck are they? Long spines. Long spine squirrelfish. Oh, there's more of them. Fuck off. Absolute degeneracy. Oh, is that a zebra shark? It's a zebra shark. Did I finish the cookie cutter shark mission? Yes, I did. Ooh. Get here. Oh. He's challenging me. Okay. There we go. Fucking got him. Yeah, no, we got the cookie cutter one done. And anyway, cookie cutters are deeper than this. Hopefully we can find a moray, but I also kind of want to get that zebra shark. Oh, okay, that just brings me back up here. Okay, where's my sniper rifle? Remember, at this depth, you'll have to take the Coriolis effect into account. Oh. What's in the box? Oh, oxygen. I'll take that. Yeah, there's an escape pod. This zebra shark feels like a fucking trap. Alright, let's go. Bite me, dog. Oh. Oh. There we go, got him. Oh, it's a little shrimpy boy. Come here, shrimp. Okay, let's consume that. Reload our munitions. Fun fact, zebra sharks are called zebra sharks in English, but in French they're called leopard sharks. And it's because we name them after different stages of their life cycles. So, you might be like, why is it a zebra shark? It has spots. When they're juveniles, they have stripes. Whereas the French, they were like, that's silly, why the fuck would we name it after, you know, the juvenile stage? Why wouldn't we name it after the adult stage? Come here, Humboldt squid. Break your invertebrate back, make you Humboldt. Too strong. Ooh. Okay. Apparently I can't just catch you, I have to give you that slice. Ooh, kelp. I need that. Excellent. Glass. Okay, we have ammo in our gun. Very good. Trying to think. No, I can't come up with an upgraded lyric on that. I was thinking, can I make an algae joke in there? But I don't know, like kelp and marine plants in general are weird. Because, like, you know how, like, terrestrial plants obviously use chlorophyll for... Oh, fuck off. They use chlorophyll for photosynthesis. Why are you so much stronger than you normally are? Saw shark. Do you contest me? Dodged. Barely made it. There we go. I literally cannot make sense of that statement. I'm assuming it's Gaelic or something, to which I friendly remind you that Scotland's not a real place. Oh, fuck off. How are they fighting me? Okay, Blackfin Barracuda. That makes sense. Ah, LG. Okay. Oh. What have we got in the gun box? Ah, the sleepy gun, which I do not want. The Humboldt squid. Why is there no oxygen? I need oxygen. Why does nighttime swimming always kick my ass? You'd have a dart, but you don't smoke. Anyway, give me that. What do we got here? We have olive oil. Excellent. I can navigate. Oh, fuck. Why am I having such a mental blank? What was his name? Tell me. Tell me, knowledgeable scions. What was his name? The, Aristo, that's it. The surprise chef. Who always used to just be like fucking olive oil on everything. Ah, man, now that was an era. That was an era of Australian television, when a strange man could just invite himself to people's houses. Like, what are you having for dinner? No, you're fucking not. Let me cook for you. Ah, it's a tiger shark. You know what? Fuck it. Let's dance, you son of a bitch. Stun lock on the spear gun makes life difficult. I don't remember Vasily's garden, but like, if Costa's coming to oh, okay. I always forget how to do that thing. Because if Costa's coming to judge my food production, I fucking deserve it. That man is a national hero, along with, what's his face, Peter Kundru. Peter Kundru. Today on Gardening Australia, we're going to go and look at some absolutely marvellous work that's been done in reintroducing native species to local parks. Ah, yes, I see. For us, me being with a white boy, it was landline at lunchtime, the country hour. It's like, Granny, I know you were brought up out at, like, you know, Orange or wherever, but you haven't lived out that way in like 50 years. Why are you still watching Landline? Why do you need to know what the sheep prices are? Ow. I also remember there was this one which was these like two British ladies cooking. And my granddad always fucking despised it. Because it used to come on like after Landline, and anytime it come on, he'd be like, "Oh, get them off the telly." He'd always be like, "No." So it's a terrible impersonation of my granddad. He's not a Yorkshireman, but I don't know the cause for his distaste. But just anytime they were on, he'd just be like, "Nah, they speak nonsense," and I'm just like, "All right." Sure, I've never known you to cook anything aside from toast, Granddad, but I'll take your word for it. That said, the toast he did cook was cooked with meticulous care. I think my granddad is the only man I've ever met to manually operate a toaster. In the sense that he like wouldn't set a timer, he'd like watch it and then like cancel it early to like flip it round to make sure it got browned evenly. Oh, more shrimp. Actually, was anyone else's grandparents the ones who did the, like, they'd record something off the television on the VHS or whatever, but they'd be, like, on it with the remote? Like, anytime there was an ad break, they'd be like, "Stop recording." And then as soon as the ads stopped, they'd be back recording, so that you'd have, like, a seamless recording when you were actually done. Because that was what Granddad did. And he was an absolute sniper with it. Like, never even had like the smallest shred of ad in any of the stuff he recorded. It was like having an actual just video recording that you buy. Whoop. Fucking come here. Absolute dog. Oh yeah, no, we all did. Like, again, both my grandparents did it, but they were just absolute snipers. Ah, thanks, fairly okay. Yeah, I get that from time to time. Over the past year that I've been streaming, people come in and they're like, "Oh, your voice is great," and I always used to be kind of like, "Well, yeah, maybe, I guess, I don't know." But no, I've come to appreciate that other people appreciate it. I'm still not 100% okay with it, but yeah, welcome in. Make yourself at home. My name is Ando. We're playing some Dave the Diver. I've died horribly twice. So I'm doing some night fishing to make up for it. I gotta have something to sell at the restaurant. What I'll actually do here, switch, drink that. Yes, drink the oxygen. Ooh, another pufferfish. Excellent. I can make you into fugu. He's attacking me. Cease. But yeah, what brings you around the stream, Fairly? Just cruising around, looking for anything in particular? I'm always curious to see what brings people around. Is let's be honest, Twitch's discoverability is terrible. So I always like to know if people are looking for specific things. Donk. Get donked. Ox jellyfish. Most lethal thing in Queensland. How dare you swim away from me? Come here. Ah, great. Yeah, no, it's comfy as hell. I love this game. It's been one of my absolute hits for this year. It and Dredge. Ooh. No. But no, this game's been phenomenal when it comes to like the amount of content I've gotten out of it, in the sense that I thought this would be at best maybe like 10 hours of gameplay, and like, you know, a very simple setup of like catch fish, make sushi, catch fish, make sushi. But it has a billion mini games in it, and they're all fun. Like, every time they're just like, "Oh, by the way, here's a new thing to do," I'm just like, yes, lay it on me. Yeah, man, this mini game is just phenomenal. That and the cutscenes. Anytime I have to do a Duff cutscene, I'm just like, yes, lay it on me, man. Ooh, I hate these little guys. That's right. Get big and scary. I really need the net gun to deal with them. Don't get mugged by squirrel fish. Yeah, let's just come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Damn it. Okay. Get out, get out, get out. That rock is moving. I do. I need the sit-down gun. Why is this rock moving? Do I need a shovel for that? I wonder. You don't get shovels at this depth. I reckon there's gonna be crabs under that rock. I reckon there's gonna be a way to lift the rock and there'll be crabs under it. I love the sit-down gun, though. I should make the sit-down gun a redeem. Again, repeating what I said earlier, the loss of Danger 5, absolute tragedy for the culture of this country. Oh, that's right, I do have sniper rifle ammo. Okay, that's an escape pod. I have about 25 kilos worth of carry capacity left. Oh, I'm almost out of scooter. Actually, no, I am out of scooter. I will save that for now. Ah, fairly okay. Thank you for the follow. One moment. One moment. Didn't play the sound. Is it that time of the month again when all of my tokens get rejected and it's like, you need to log into everything again? Huh. Interesting, the activity feed has not... Ha! Guess what, go to the farm. Your follow thing didn't play because your Twitch account is too new, so it was making sure that you were not a spam. Alright. There we go. There's the noise. There you go. There's our follow noise. Alright, welcome in. Yee, garden eels. I fucking love garden eels. I want more garden eels in my life. Absolutely mad lads. Just look at them. They're little tubes that live in the ground. I wish I could live like that instead of having to fucking pay taxes. I mean, technically not really. So, minor cladistics thing. All tortoises are turtles, but not all turtles are tortoises. But I mean, really, there's no actual difference. Tortoise is really just a differentiation based on phenotypic characteristics in the sense that tortoises are nominally terrestrial and have little feetsies, but there's no actual, like, there's no genus for tortoises. So, like, for instance, toads, yeah. Toads are their own thing. So you have all frogs are anurans, right? Like, all frogs and toads are anurans, but toads are specifically the genus Bufo. That's true toads. So all toads are frogs, but not all frogs are toads. Whereas within Chelonia, there is no tortoise genus. Fuck off! I don't want to deal with you. So it's not that much of a blasphemy, and I will forgive them for it. Well, you've come to the right place then, Fairly. Because, yeah, that's one of the many things I do. I actually have a biology degree, amongst other things. I make no use of it in my productive daily life. Instead, I just use it to ramble about things here on Twitch. So, a frequent habit of mine when playing Dave the Diver is I will talk about things I know about marine ecosystems. So if I encounter a fish, I'll just be like, oh, I know that fish. They're a pelagic schooling fish that does this, this, and this. Which is why I was really mad when we fought the goblin shark and the reward was goblin shark nose bone, because they're a cartilaginous fish. They're elasmobranchs. They don't have bones. Yeah, there was a whole thing about that. There's a stingray hiding there. Oh no, it's not. It's a stonefish. Ah, shit, stonefished. Well, devil scorpionfish, close enough. Same family, scorpioniforms. I mean, technically that's kind of like the opposite, really. Like, dude got a degree in literally the Earth, now has a job, like, in the sky. But I mean, like, to be fair, so like, I have 2 degrees. I have a biology degree and a history degree. I use neither of them. I work in automation engineering. So, life works in strange ways, and we wind up in funny places. I cannot go down that deep, it seems. Yes, farm here is a metallurgist who did wind up being a metallurgist. Well, materials engineer. After spending severe amount of time not being a materials engineer, so... I'm overloaded. I probably have enough fish. Let's not get squidded. Let us escape. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Excellent. And now we can do some sushi. Sushi and sashimi. Now ain't that interesting? Myself and Farm also happen to know a guy who has a geology degree who also does long distance running. I wonder if there's a coincidence. Different guy, doesn't replace light bulbs in airplanes, but the strange coincidences of people you meet. Alright. Go to the farm. Ooh, is that my carrots? It's my carrots. Dun 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 dun. Well, I mean, I don't think it's that much of a coincidence considering there's how many billion people on the planet, but yeah, it's like, what is it? If I had a nickel for every time, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Alright, I have a shit ton of lionfish. We doing a Bancho run today? Most definitely. We'll be seeing Bancho very shortly. Fun fact, these guys, lionfish, actually do breed as egregious as they are in my tanks right now. They've been introduced as a pest species in Florida. So it's actually entirely legal to catch as many as you want in Florida. There's no bag limit. So there are people who basically like volunteer to go out and catch as many lionfish as they can, and they sell them to restaurants and make not huge money, but like not inconsiderable amounts of money either. Sand a bunch of these. I love it how meat, like once you have it in your kitchen, it doesn't spoil. So I have so much meat sometimes. Yeah, well actually, it's interesting. So you can spear them, but apparently the way that's the best way to catch them is not actually to use a spear, it's to use a lasso. So what they'll have is they'll have like a pole with a little wire loop on the end that's like spring loaded. And so like you hold the trigger down and it lets the spring loosen up. And you just put the, because lionfish, they're bottom dwellers. They kind of just sit on the bottom or on a reef and they move around very slowly. So what you can just do is you just put the loop over them and then you release the trigger and it goes and grabs hold of them and they can't get out. And then you just put them in a little box or whatever. And I've literally, I've seen the same thing. I've seen videos of guys going along with a lasso just being like, fish, 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 like just grabbing them off the reef and just putting them in a box. And they'll finish up and be like, yeah, I got 30 lionfish in like one session. There are, shall we say, some interesting fishing techniques in the world. It's the same with how dynamite fishing became incredibly popular in the Pacific Islands after World War II, because there was all this leftover ordnance that the like American and, you know, Allied armies didn't want to take home. So they're like, cool, hey natives, have all these hand grenades. And the natives were like, this is great, we can just catch a bunch of fish by just throwing them in the water, like, you know, throw a grenade in and catch 500 fish. Unfortunately, it wind up severely degrading all their reefs, so now they're having to spend a bunch of money rebuilding all their reefs. Oh, that's back out to the boat. That's not where I wanted to go. Oh well. Alright, back. Sushi time. And then we have to fight Street Fighter Gordon Ramsay tomorrow. Oh. Old man. Why have you brought Winter with you? Django? Django Unchained? What do you mean it's too cold? Yeah. Its average place averages 27 degrees. Lovely, lovely weather, if I say so myself. You know where I can plant some seeds? Okay. Are we getting peppers? Is it spicy time? Hot pepper tuna. We know the guy who sings that song. Hot pepper tuna. Okay. All right. Let's. Did he give me the seeds? That man's clearly a cryptid, but. All right. Well. Let's go talk to that dude after we talk to Raul, my boy. Are you exercising? All energy comes from the muscles. Oh yeah, all the songs in this game are absolute bangers, but yes, you're right, the Hot Pepper Tuna one, it's far better than it should be. And yeah, this is Raul. Raul's my boy, absolute Chad, hero of my restaurant. Hang on, let's just go to the farm. Some midnight gardening. Talk. Pepper seeds. It's no ordinary. Oh, it's habaneros. Okay. I was expecting to be like, this is a ghost pepper. No, it's fucking habaneros. It's the spiciest pepper in the world. Alright. Recipe for hot pepper tuna.
Yeah.
Yeah. The auto tune in there as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, that be that spicy life. Alright. So we need a habanero. Okay. Just water all my shit. I don't actually have anywhere to plant these yet, but that's okay. I've obtained We'll deal with this in the future. One step at a time, but we've had the conversation. Now let's go actually open Bancho Sushi. Da-dung. Fried tomato and snailfish. Mian bao za. What's this? Fried mince. Fried mince. Fried minced shrimp paste. Paste? God damn it, Ando. Fried minced shrimp placed between slices of square bread. Okay. Tomato egg soup. I like this because I don't think this actually has any fish in it. Oh, Bancho time. What else we got? Slightly light food crab, blobfish spring roll. DLC where the chef's twin challenges him. Dueling Banchos. Ugh. See, that's the thing. I got asked on yesterday's stream if I knew anyone with a banjo, and I had to reluctantly admit yes. Long spine porcupine fish. Only 180. Yeah, that looks fucking delicious, so... And worth money. It's the most important thing after all. Is it worth money? Does he live in Bancho's villa? I need grade A eggs. Bah! What do I need? Gelatinous snailfish. I don't have gelatinous. I need... Bah. Research things that I can't quite use yet. Soy sauce? I thought I had soy sauce. Oh well. Who do you know with a banjo? Well, for one, I thought you had a banjo. And if it's not you, then I'm pretty certain... I know someone has a banjo. Is it? Might be Matt. I think Matt has a banjo, maybe? I don't know. I'll need to check. I definitely know someone with a banjo because I was like, why do you have a banjo? And they were like, I'm learning to play the banjo. And I'm like, why? And then they gave me a bunch of music reasons that were not something I could comprehend. They're like, because banjos can play like the following notes in the following range in the following scales or whatever. And I was like, these words are sorcery. Cease your blandishments upon me, wizard. This is not going to make me any fucking money. But it's level 1, so let's just enhance the shit out of this. Yeah, you own a bouzouki. That's like a European banjo, I guess. But you own a lot of things. You also own a whatchamacallit, a hurdy-gurdy. Keeping track of all the things you own is a feat in and of itself. Alright, Cleon sushi. It's very true. Well, I don't know. Does your hurdy-gurdy work, Tate? I can't remember. The little one that you had, the little kit one or whatever. But also true, that is my dad. He is, shall we say, not exactly big in the folk music scene. Red lion. Just upgrade the shit out of this. We have so much red lionfish that we can. Yeah, let's max out on red lionfish. But yeah, no, I think Dad sticks with the conventional. He sticks with the conventional instruments. He sticks with the the guitar, and that's about it. What else can we add? Let's put a couple of these in because this makes bank. The fugu. My skilled hands are busy. Let's not put that one on. Ooh, tropical fish sushi set. Hell yes. What else we got? We got braised parrotfish, vegetable sushi. Let's do some braised parrotfish. And cardinal fish sushi. It's fucking worth nothing. Sure, vegetable sushi. Great. Hot pepper tuna. Blood belly comb jelly. Ah, that's got an interesting ring to it. I think that's the name for your next black metal album, Tate. Blood belly comb jelly. Oh, can you? I didn't know you could add more while you were operating. I've never actually. I don't think I've ever actually run out. But for me, it's more just about making enough money to justify my costs, really. And I'm less concerned with running out and more concerned with overbooking, because I've done that before where I put too much on the menu, and it's been like, cool, we made money, but we also lost a lot of money because of the fact that I'll throw this one on. We lost a lot of money because of the fact that like there's a bunch of stuff that people just didn't buy. That's the one I still haven't quite been able to gauge, is like how much I should make in order to sell out, basically. Unlike musicians, my goal is to sell out. My main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. Perfect. Right, let's get the furthest one. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yes. Yeah, there we go. Number 1 beer. Yeah, true. Okay, that seems to have worked. So we didn't sell out of a lot of stuff. But I think we made a fair bit of money, which is nice. Okay, so vegetable sushi did good. So we made money. We didn't make as much money as last time, but we still made money, so that's good. And I mean, to be fair, last night was an event. It was a cucumber event, yeah. So obviously you make horrific bank on those. Tropical fish did well though, so that's good. Ah yes, Street Fighter Gordon Ramsay. What's up, Sammy? Sure. Why is everyone having, like... Everyone's got shit going on today. Oh, what? Some kind of mail? Yes, you should. The Spice Lab. Curry Party. Alright. Okay, so we got... I'm getting so many events now. Oh yeah, there's all sorts of, like, you can manage shit on your phone, but I don't because I'm lazy. Ooh, do we want the Quattro Axle? I kind of want this one. I need more cuttlefish. I want that one so I can do triple sleepy darts. Element is sleepy. That's my preferred element. Okay, cucumbers, storm shark party. Yep. Actually, Cookster. You should do some liking. Gotta do my social media dues. Excellent. How are we doing for ranking up? Because as we all know, the goal of anything, any business endeavor, is infinite growth. Okay, followers is good, taste is up. Excellent. Alright, go to the farm. Oh, we got egg. Egg. What's up? Okay. Actually, what's in the shop? Ah, habanero seeds. Okay. Oh, I feel like some of my plants died because maybe I didn't water them enough. That kind of sucks. I thought I did water them. Oh well. That helps though because it's habanero time. Give it all water. This thing again I love about this game where they're just like, hey, you know what, we're gonna make a farming simulator too and just absolutely knock it out of the park. What's up, Sammy? Yeah, I think I've used it a couple of times. Okay, haven't done any live shows. Ah, typical musician. He needs me to lend him money.
Shut out.
Alright. Part-time job. So you're basically saying, I'm gonna have to pay you money, Sammy. You were doing this for free and now I have to pay you? God damn. Typical musician. Weed. Anyway, that's pretty good. Alright.
Check. Work it on. Movie.
Alright. Hiring Sammy. You can hire Sammy to work on your farm. Okay, I don't need you to do anything for me right now, Sammy, so just fucking chill. Just fucking relax, eh? Go to the boat. Farming report is available. Let's just go swimming. And then we'll probably go down to the depths. California's spiny lobster. I tell you what, Bobby. Lobster is a really interesting food source because of the fact that for a long time, lobster was not considered a fancy food. And then it became a fancy food. Largely on, well, industrialization and the rise of rail networks basically meant that you could get relatively fresh sea produce to urban areas, but obviously with expense because you had to ship it on a train. And so you wound up getting like lobster and stuff becoming fancy expensive food, and then you get chefs being like, I'm going to use this to make really fancy stuff that I can charge a lot of money for. And that's how lobster went from being like basically peasant food to being like, oh yeah, you cannot afford a lobster is, you know, $60 for one. Right, come here, lionfish. Don't want to deal with that thresher shark. I ain't here for those bad vibes. Oxygen. Ooh, did I need more? Did I need more iron ore? I think I did. Or lead ore. I need cuttlefish. I need cuttlefish skin. So I can get my sleepy gun. Boom. I do love the noise the boxes make when you open them. Get here, reef trout. Yeah, coral trout are an interesting fish. Unfortunately, somewhat overfished, although again, most sources will say that their stocks are healthy. They are being overfished in a couple of regions. mainly for the fish trade in Hong Kong, Taiwan, and kind of like coastal China, basically. And the reason why is because they're bright orange, they're considered good luck. And so bougie Chinese businessmen, when they seal a deal, like to be like, all right, and now we will have coral trout for everyone as an auspicious way to seal the deal and ensure good fortune on our business proposal. Which unfortunately means that there's a very high demand, because, you know, capitalism, bougie be bougie. Catch the shrimp. And it's also kind of fucked up how they catch them. How long have I been down in the Midnight Sea? Too long. Ah, Diaki, how you doing? No, the answer is too long. But we did in fact ride the tiger shark. Although we also died twice, so we were perhaps not the sole survivor. On a status debatably clean. But how you doing, Diaki? Welcome in. We're chilling out. We're Dave the Divering. Oh, swing. But you know me, jumping sharks is my favorite thing. Also, I don't know, I've gotten fed up with the phrase jump the shark just because it's gotten so overused at the moment. Like, media franchise does literally anything, they jump the shark, and it's like, that, no they haven't. Ah, okay, Diaki, well, now that you're home from some errands, you can relax. Ooh, I want these. Yes, I did not achieve any errands today. The most productive thing I did today, aside from work, was actually cooking dinner. And it turned out kinda okay. I made karaage curry udon. Unfortunately though, so the curry sauce that I bought, the Japanese curry sauce, was like a store-bought one, because I was like, ah, sure, we'll give it a go. But it wasn't great. It just didn't have enough flavor. So I kind of wound up, oh, there's a tiger shark. Give me the meat. I don't want to, well, I do want to fight the tiger shark, but I don't want to be fighting it like this. Hey, you catch a bullet. Come on. Dodge. There you go. Right. Get droned, idiot. Turtle is not on the menu. I've talked about this before, but some of y'all might not have been here. I reserve a particular hatred for tiger sharks for two reasons. One, because they're terrifying. Literally, probably the third most dangerous shark on the planet. The other reason is because in Northern Australia, like 80% of a tiger shark's diet is turtle. And nuh-uh. I don't accept those vibes here. This turtle is not on the menu. But yeah, tiger shark teeth are really interesting. So their bottom teeth are pretty standard, but their top teeth curve outwards from the center line. I hear awful things about Northern Australia. It's not that bad, but it is very remote in a lot of places. It's very pretty in a lot of places too, but it's mainly just the remoteness and the fact that we have stuff like crocodiles and tiger sharks. If tiger sharks are third, what are top two? Good question. So number one is obviously Carcharodon caracus, the great white shark. And number two, well, it's debatable. Some people would say that the tiger shark's number two. I would say bull shark is number two. It's undoubtedly in the top three. It's just about where you arrange them after the great white. And then like number four, The sleeper at number 4 is like blacktip reef sharks, because blacktips are probably responsible for the most attacks on people, just because they tend to be where people are. Same kind of goes for bull sharks, but bull sharks are relatively aggressive, and things like a bull shark is large enough to fuck you up. Like a black tip can hurt you and it can kill you, but it's kind of like that sliding scale of mass. Like a great white is just so fucking huge and with such an absolutely colossal bite force that the sheer scale of damage it can do to a person is significant. Yeah, bull sharks definitely. The other thing with bull sharks is because of the whole human interaction thing. Because bull sharks can happily swim in fresh water, they're like, you can wind up interacting with them in a place that you would not expect to. Like, you're not going to find a great white shark in a river, but you can find a bull shark in a river. Which is why it's interesting. There's a golf course in Queensland that has bull sharks living in their lake. And so what happened was there was a flood a couple of years back, and the sharks got washed in. That's what they believe. They believe the sharks got washed in from a river. And then when the water subsided, they couldn't get out. So they kind of just stayed there. They were like, we can't really get them out, so whatever. And a bunch of scientists up in Queensland have been like, this is actually really useful because we can use these guys. Oh yeah, in Brisbane you'll find bull sharks all the time in the river in Brisbane. I have the katana now. I'm honorable, but yeah, they were like, yeah, let's just leave these bull sharks in this lake, and we can see how long they can survive in fresh water, because we didn't actually know, because we know they can do it, but it's one of those things where they normally live in salt water. Is there a limit? And the answer thus far is they've been there for about 4 or 5 years, and they're like, no. These bull sharks will happily live in this freshwater lake as long as they fucking want. What are you? I don't know if I've caught any of these before. Striped red mullet. Now there's a haircut. Actually, I might just top up my oxygen. I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, no, the interesting about, as I was saying about tiger shark teeth, is their teeth actually, again, they curve outwards from the center line. Oh, there's a reef shark. And there's a parrotfish. They're all after me. They all want my ass. Yes, a tiger shark. In Australia. How to defend oneself from men with pointed sticks. Release the tiger. But yeah, their teeth curve outwards. So what they do is they bite things and then they shake their head, and the curved teeth basically act like a chainsaw and you go and just cut right through the shell or bone or whatever. Tiger sharks are also not picky eaters. They'll basically eat anything. So there have been numerous instances of them being caught and being like, let's examine the gut content, which is a thing that scientists do to be like, what are these guys eating? And they'll find shit like, oh look, an old shoe, or like a license plate. They actually found one, I think it was off the coast of Africa, that had a license plate from America in it. Yeah, so Greenland sharks are a funky one. They live in very cold waters, up in like the Arctic Circle sort of thing. Hence the name Greenland shark. They're very old fish. They live for a long time. They grow very slowly. And as part of living in a cold climate, they have high levels of urea in their muscle, basically. So ammonia. I can't remember the exact advantage it gives them, but yeah, it basically just means that, yeah, they've got high levels of just waste product in their flesh, which, yeah, is poisonous if you ingest it. I think the method for cooking Greenland shark is like to boil it or whatever. I mean, as symmetrical as any organism can be. Like, yes, they follow the basic principles of what's the term for it? I can't remember what the phrase is. There's a term for describing organisms with a symmetrical body plan. But yeah, they follow the basic principles of that and hydrodynamism. Excuse me for a minute. Sorry, it had, well, actually, no, not sorry. That had to be done. No making reef knot jokes in this chat. Oh, I missed. But I'm also pretty sure there actually is a granny shark. Or at least given a colloquial name of granny shark. I know there's gummy sharks and silky sharks. That's if you buy flake at a fish and chip shop, that's most likely gummy or silky shark. Give me some of these. Don't know what I'd do with them, but give them to me. How are we on weight? Yeah, we got a fair bit of fish in us. Belly full of too much fish. Oh, what are you? Oh, curry block. Okay. I was like, did I find chocolate underwater? Are we gonna make chocolate fish? Swing. Atlantic Bonito. That's what I need to get. I need to get some bonito flakes. Make a nice dashi stock. Okay, come here. Dusky grouper. Harlequin hind. Get some more bones. From the hit TV show Bones. White trevally. Are you a black trevally? I think so. Here I am just repeatedly tasering this fish. And wearing blue. I knew Dave was a cop. You all saw it. The fish was resisting arrest. Alright, back to the surface. Oh, actually, no, wait. That's a oxygen tank, not an escape pod. Come here, fish. Alright, there's an escape pod around here somewhere. I remember seeing it, even if my brain has not actually passed it into memory yet. Wing. Exactly. Nap time is important. You shouldn't overwork yourself. Alright, blue hole depths. Fuck off jellyfish. Fuck off jellyfish. Be gone. Oh, there's a clam. A clom. Alright, there we go. There's an escape pod. Very good. Excellent. The escape pod that conveniently comes down through like all the layers of rock and other shit we had to swim past. Yeah, deep sea diving, most definitely not to my taste. So like the thing with deep sea diving, or just diving beyond any depth in general, is you wind up getting nitrogen building up in your blood for various reasons, mainly because normally the nitrogen can like diffuse out of your blood into the rest of your body, but because you're under pressure, Dun 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 dun. Under pressure. You wind up with the nitrogen, staying in your bloodstream, at an aqueous state. And what eventually happens is, if you come back up too quickly, that nitrogen that's in your blood essentially boils. It evaporates and turns into bubbles in your bloodstream, and your bloodstream goes, ow, I'm not supposed to have gas inside my hydraulic system. I'm going to pressure lock on you, and now your blood system doesn't work, and now you die, and you get the bends, and it hurts. And you can also get nitrogen poisoning and other stuff like that. So when you've been diving deep, you need to like come up and have like a rest at certain depths to decompress to come back up. So, and yes, Diaki, you better run for that Ice Baby reference. Anyway, fucking Vanilla Ice. But you know, the point I was making is that, yeah, normally divers, when they go down, they'll have like a little dive watch companion-y thing, a little dive calculator. That'll be like, hey, you've gone to this depth, so you need to wait at this other depth at this time, and, you know, give them time so that they have enough oxygen to do that. But if you're regularly working in deep water, you can't do that. So what they'll often do, particularly on like oil rigs and stuff, is they'll have a decompression chamber. So what you do is you go outside, you do your work diving, then you come back and you go into an airlock, and that airlock pressurizes to similar to what was outside in the water, but a little bit less. And it'll gradually taper off over the next, 20 minutes or whatever, so that you can go to a normal level and then go back up into the oil rig. But yeah, shit can happen. Let's just say that there was an incident on one back in, I think, the 90s or early 2000s, where they had the decompression chamber, shall we say, explosively decompress. And in short, the occupants of said chamber basically got sucked out through a very tiny hole and got turned into a very expansive red smear. Don't fuck around with pressure differentials. Delta P will fuck you up. Crops are harvested. Excellent, my crops. What? Did this one die? Yes. Onion. Correct. Correct. One dude basically did vaporize. Another guy basically got, like, eviscerated because he got sucked through a hatch that was, like, partially open, with such force that it basically just split him in half. Again, don't fuck with Delta P. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Although to be fair, I've only done the basic confined spaces training. I haven't done any of the advanced stuff. Meme Queen, welcome in. You are in fact turtle enough for the Turtle Club. Also, Sharkbait, I resent those allegations even if they are slightly true, considering I've had several run-ins with sharks. Let's go see my fish. I'm gonna prove to you, Meme Queen, that it is I who dominates the sharks here. See, look at all these sharks I've imprisoned. I have captured them and made them mine. Now I have too many lionfish once again. Hey, how you doing, Meme Queen? Welcome on in. We are as usual, and always once again as usual unable to speak English. We are playing Dave the Diver. You might need to rephrase that, Tate, but yes, Delta P. It is yeah, reasonably rotationally symmetrical. I am less fond of it mainly because of the whole, horrific It's the same with and I remembered this one because I was watching more Zach Hazard stuff recently, and I watched some old stuff that I was like, I remember that. Evulsions. I know Farm knows what I'm talking about. The rest of you probably don't. So an evulsion, well, actually Tate should know about this one because he will be a flesh engineer someday. An evulsion is when a high pressure stream of liquid hits you, and because it's moving so fast and under such high pressure, it basically acts like a needle and punches your skin and then inserts a whole bunch of liquid under your skin. We have to learn about that for hydraulic safety, because if a pressurized hydraulic line breaks and hits you, what people have done in the past, they've been like, oh, it's fine, I didn't feel anything, like I felt like a bruise or whatever, and then they go home and then they fucking die because it turns out they've actually gotten a whole bunch of hydraulic fluid forcibly inserted under their skin, and then that kills them. That kills people, Charlie. We've gotten concerningly gruesome today. Go Sushi, I need to feed the cat. We will have a lighter moment by feeding the cat. Oh. Momo, so good. Look at him. Look at the boy. And Mochi. We'll feed you the high quality cat food, Mochi. Look at him. Good boy. Meow. Ooh, yes. Who'd have thought that thing that make hydraulic ram go good would also be make thing in body go bad? Who could have anticipated this? No one, surely. That's the other fun one that's a little bit concerning at work, is in like any of the switch rooms, we have like Halon fire extinguishers, like fire suppression units, and they have all like the test dates on them and be like, yeah, this was like checked and tested and certified as working, you know, on this date by this guy, and you're like, oh, that's reassuring. But then it's also like, you read further and it's like, if this thing triggers, leave the room immediately. Do not stay in the room. Like, this will deoxygenate the room. Leave. You will die. Because literally what it does is it releases an oxyphilic compound, a compound that goes, give me all of the oxygen in the room in order to put out the fire. And, you know, oxygen, that thing we need to breathe. Give to me. Ah, gelatinous snailfish. I need these for a recipe. Give me your gelatinous selves. Also, once again, the Arctic music slaps. Give it to me. Don't run from me. Give it to me. Yoink. And now we descend. Alright. Is that narwhal? That narwhal's still around. Alright, we running. Go away. Oh, is that gold? Damn it, my knife is not sufficient to deal with this. What's in the box? In the box. Lightning harpoon, very good. Clown frogfish? I don't know, I think like gelatinous snailfish doesn't exactly sound great. I love gold. Gelatinous snailfish doesn't exactly sound great. Blobfish, yeah. I'm kind of on the pufferfish, like the stellate pufferfish and stuff, simply because of the fact that, like, I know what fugu is, right? Alright, give me that king crab. Ah, yes, I remember that song. It took me a minute, Darky. It took me a second to click. I was like, I remember Weebles or whatever they were called. Narwhals, narwhals. See, I didn't realize there was two fish there for a second. Did I just fucking murk? I absolutely murked that guy. I absolutely murked both of them. I hate this harpoon. Yeah, I thought there was one fish there. I thought I'd like shot a fish and his shadow had evaded me or something. I don't know. Ooh. Ooh. What's in this box? But yeah, narwhals are strange creatures. Because, alright, straw poll in chat. Who knows what a narwhal's tusk is made from? What is a narwhal's tusk? No Googling it, give me the answer. Keratin, no. Actually, kinda, technically. Yes, fairly okay is correct. Tooth. Yes, correct. No, I don't think, well, teeth aren't bones. Teeth are teeth. Well, I mean, they are bones, but they've got enamel on them, but anyway. Tate can give us the official medical designation of what teeth are. But yeah, it's a tooth that then proceeds to grow out through the top of their jaw, through their, like, forehead. And actually, they have, so narwhals have two potential tusks. They have two teeth in their mouth. Tooth skeletal, fine. Very good, very good. Go to the farm. You are prepared for the skeleton war. But yeah, narwhals have two tusks in their mouth that can become the horn. But normally only one grows out, and you can tell which one it is by the way the spiral twists on it. I don't know why I'm making a hand gesture of my hand of the spiral. You can't actually see that. But in some rare instances, you do actually get two-tusked narwhals. They both. It's a rare mutation, but it happens where both tusks grow out. Ooh, black pepper. I don't know why I found black pepper in, like, you know, a deep Arctic region, but okay. I need to keep an eye on my oxygen. What are you? Oh! I was frozen today. Yeah, you'll find photos. They're rare, but it happens. Oh, is that a mirror? Yeah, keep it fresh. Yeah, polish that mirror. Oh, sweet. It's gonna get me home. Nice. Oh, fuck. Oh, he's just in the background. Okay, I was like, there's a narwhal back there. Shit. I mean, I don't want to be on bad terms with a narwhal. I'm homies with the, the beluga taxi. He's my boy. And I am homies with the dolphins too. Ooh, ooh. Okay, I can't go down further. Huge jellyfish. Ah, lion's manes, they are huge. Alright, narwhal. There we go. Perfect. Nice. Oh shit. Are we gonna get lion's maned? These things can actually kill you. They're so big. You can get caught in all the tentacles and just fucking die. How? What's the jellyfish one? The bonus points for something or other, minus points for sorcery. Well, I mean, that's true, Tate, considering jellyfish are just weird. Like, some of them are colonial, some of them aren't. Nidarians, man. Nidarians be wildin'. Alright. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna send you guys to the orb real quick. So you guys can ponder the orb for like a hot second. Okay, we're back. We should be good to go. Sorry, I had something in my eye that I had to get out. I could feel that like sensation of like something like an eyelash or something is stabbing me in the eye. And I need to straighten things out. Did you see that movie about Andor getting his ass back to Mars? No. I need you to elaborate. Turtle rig. Ah, okay. Okay. You know, he does go to Mars. I couldn't remember. I thought he started on Mars for that one, but no, he does go back to Mars. Absolutely phenomenal Arnold Schwarzenegger. Especially when he smashes his helmet open in the start in the dream, and he's just there going I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I do miss 80s action movies just a little bit. I kind of wish we got more of them. Well, more of them nowadays. I know some of it doesn't work anymore, but like, I don't know. I've gotten kind of sick of the like Jason Bourne. My God, it's Jason Bourne. The Jason Bourne era of like action films where everything has to be like fucking gritty and hyper realistic. Give me like overly, like ridiculously, like you're clearly not a soldier, you're clearly a bodybuilder, buff level men, like flailing at each other and pretending to karate chop each other. Give me that again, and quips. Give me more, you know. You remember when I said I'd kill you last? I lied. I feel like that will require some explosives or something. Oh, is this jade marble? Munitions, very good. Yeah, I'd say that's true. The big thing that annoyed me with and what's his face? The other half of At the Movies. Australians will remember this. Good old At the Movies. What's his face? Old mate on that used to dislike the Bourne movies for the same reason I do, in that he didn't like the hand cam stuff. The hand cam footage was just too shaky and too, like, and I also agree with the criticism of, oh, the current, yeah, David, that's the one. I don't remember people's names. They don't pay me to do that. Yes, exactly. David of At the Movies. Yeah, I always thought it was kind of stupid that they go to all this trouble of like choreographing really good fight scenes, and then you never get to see any of the choreography because they've got a fucking camera that's just going all over the place. Yeah, it's, I don't know, it's just, and I mean, like, again, it's a smart technique for amateur filmmakers. If you can't do good choreography, sure, do hand cam and just be like all over the place. But if you're like, you know, a several billion-dollar film studio, why bother paying like well-trained stuntmen to then film none of what they do? Okay, we're gonna have to brave the narwhal again. Got him, haddock. Oh, why is a weedy sea dragon found in like Arctic waters? I don't know. They're a tropical species. I have some footage one of my mum's friends actually took years ago of those. All right, enjoy driving home from the middle of nowhere. Be safe. All good, man. I'm glad you dropped on by to, you know, chill out. It's always good to have folks come on and slam, and welcome to Japan. Ooh, is this a fire harpoon? No, I do not want the fire harpoon. Yeah, take it easy and be safe on the drive. You have people waiting for you at home. As well as, I assume, those model ship kits you still haven't finished building. You should finish those, he says with an ever-growing pile of shame. Which only got larger today. Ride the tiger. I mentioned that earlier. We already rode the tiger twice. We've killed two tiger sharks tonight. I mean, technically we didn't ride them, but close enough. Oh god. What are you? Are you a mackerel shark? I think you are. Oh, you're very fast. You're very fast. I don't like that. Come at me, bro. Oh, he just evaded me. Oh, he's juking me. Got him. Right, what are you? Summon the drone. By all means, go ahead. I don't know if it's only annoying you. I don't know how much, how do I put this? How much input we can offer. But by all means, put it out there. Maybe it's not only you. Maybe there is input that can be offered by sympathetic ears here within chat. A baseball. Huh. I've never encountered this weapon before. I really want to try this. Okay. Baseball time. Ah, shit, there's gold here. Oh, there's a crab. What do you think about this, Mr. Krabs? So I have no idea what that is. I should probably pick it up. Hey, crab. Get wrecked. It's a quahog. And the baseball can harvest bull kelp. That's very interesting. Flame rifle. Okay. Aha. So, perhaps I can offer some advice here. So, with this book you like, called Exits and Entrances, do you know the author? Do you know the name of the author? Yeah, okay. No. Here's an answer. So, what you can do, there's a way to format this, so you might need to Google how to exactly do it, but if you're Googling it, let me just type some stuff in chat. What you can do is you can go... Let me turn off all caps as well. You can go book name, and then if you go minus, and then the guy's name, you don't need it in, so you go minus whatever the guy's name is. It should exclude any results that have his name in it. So in theory, that'll help you clean it up, I think. Again, you might need to work on the formatting a little bit. Which, yes, 100% frustrating. So, I don't want to give too much away, but I wrote my university thesis. So my university thesis was a biography, because I have a history degree. So I wrote a biography of a dude who hadn't really been researched before. The thing that was incredibly frustrating with this guy, thing was incredibly frustrating was that his last name was Code, C-O-D-E, which is apparently not entirely uncommon Irish name, but it meant that anytime I tried to Google this guy, because I only had his initials, anytime I tried to Google him, it would always be like, did you mean like coding in Python, or like did you mean football code? And it's like, no, I didn't mean any of those things. I'm looking for this guy's name, because I was trying to look for him, like, you know, in newspaper articles and things. Ah, yes, clam, give me the clam. But yes, hopefully that search thing helps you out. But I've seen a couple of people complaining about similar things recently, of like annoying search phrases. The one that annoys me is YouTube. The YouTube search engine has gone to garbage. Oh, what are you? Oh, it's a Greenland shark. Right, I want ammunition. Okay. Speak of the devil. Let's fight a Greenland shark. Ow. You bastard. Don't swim away from me. Oh. Be gone. There we go. I'm just gonna have my emergency oxygen. All right, bring in the drone. Can I catch these? I can. A capelin. Okay, is there anything interesting? I think this is just where I took the photo of the thingamajig. Oh, ammunition. I need that. I need more bullets. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I need to order a book. Actually, no, I think I ordered. I can't remember. Damn it. Yeah, to my great frustration, book depository closed down early this year. Right after I put an order in for a bunch of books with them. And they were like, don't worry, we're going to fulfill all your orders before we close down. I was like, oh, great. And then they sent me an email like a week later being like, haha, we're not going to fulfill your order. Instead, have your money back. And I'm like, I don't want my money back. I want my books. So instead I had to order them from the UK at great expense. Which, I mean, I don't really care. I got the books I wanted in the end, but it was still a pain. I also had one, so a strange quirk of Australia, because we're weird and because our population is small. Often books that get published here, particularly books about Australian history, especially if they're in like the niche that I'm in, they get published here, but you can never find them here. They're always like, every time I have to order them from America or the UK. Which can be really frustrating because it makes it more expensive than it should be. But I've had a couple of times, like I ordered a long out of print. Oh, what are you? You're a Stingray. Oh, you're a Skate. Get over here. But yeah, I ordered a long out of print history book that was kind of still regarded as like the leading text on that particular subject. And I found a used book place in America that had a copy, and so I sent them an order for it, and they got back to me and like, hey, we're gonna refund you your money. We know we have this book somewhere, but we don't know exactly where, and we can't be bothered to find it. And I was just like, oh, son of a bitch, really? Like, I couldn't exactly do anything about it. I couldn't complain, but I was just like, this is kind of a dick move to be like, oh, we know it's here somewhere, we can't be bothered to look for it. And I can understand if it's a big place and you've got a lot of books, sure, but at the same time, like, you're a bookshop. Having a lot of books and knowing where they are is kind of your job. More gold. Still haven't caught enough fish. I need to catch more fish. I keep thinking I've caught a lot of fish because I caught like 2 sharks, but now we for O2, not great. Ice fish. Whoop. Come here, ice fish. I wonder if I can catch Patagonian toothfish. I think coelacanth is in the game. Ah, yeah. All good. All good. I figure if I can attempt to give some help, I will. Even if you already knew it, then at least maybe someone else who comes along will learn a thing. But yeah, good luck with finding it. I fully understand the struggle of finding books with common names, also authors with common names. I've had more than a few of those I've had to deal with. Wish there was a Dunkley Osteus. Yeah, I kind of agree with that sentiment. Oh, actually, let's get some more gold. Swap out the baseball for the pickaxe and get some more gold. And I'll come back for the baseball, maybe. Oh, it's topaz, not gold. Okay. Why there's topaz in the deep sea, I don't know. Baseball. There isn't as much oxygen down here as I would like. I mean, like, yes, I know it's the ocean. There's generally not a huge abundance of free oxygen in the ocean, shall we say, but... Okay, there's a shovel. Alright, octopus. Just you and me again. No, you don't. There we go. Antarctic octopus. I'm wondering if there's the Pacific giant octopus. Pacific giant octopi are weird because they only live for like a year. And they die immediately after reproducing. Wait, what? Where did my baseball go? Ah, thank you for the flashbang, Tate. Well, I mean, like, there is dissolved oxygen. A door. Okay, let me get some hidden. It's gonna bong bong. Okay. There we go. Dun. Okay. Excellent. Let me go up and show it to Dr. Bacon. I was worried that was going to automatically take me up there, but that's okay. Obligatory flashbang. Yes, very good. I mean, like, look. I like that people use my redeems. You know, they're there for people to have fun with. And to blind other members of chat with. Because again, like that's some of the things I like about Twitch. It's one of those things where a lot of people are like, oh, like especially now that Twitch recently announced, they're like, oh, you can multi-stream, you can stream like on YouTube simultaneously, and I'm like, okay, that's great. I don't want to. Am I about to commit a hate crime? Maybe. Alright, time to get more ammunition. Because yeah, like YouTube streaming for me, I don't really see too much advantage in it. I don't like a lot of the setup of YouTube for streaming. I don't like super chats. I don't like people paying to have their chats more noticeable. I know you can do the same thing on Twitch with bits and stuff like that, but it's not the same, especially because super chats can, like, there's no... Twitch has a repository of things that happen in your activity feed. So, like, for instance, when Meme Queen resubscribed earlier, their sub message and everything is, oh, I feel bad doing this. Yeah, their sub message is stored in that list. So if I missed it, I can go back and read it. But YouTube doesn't have that. If you lose a oh, there is a Dunkley Osteus. Very good, excellent. That makes me happy. Yeah, on YouTube, if you miss a super chat, it's just gone. It's like, well, great. This guy spent however much money on it and didn't actually get it read. And also, yeah, there isn't a level of interactivity. There's no redeems. There's no emotes. Maybe it'll happen one day, but for now, I like Twitch. It's more interactive. Get that dunk. Oh, that was a gun. I didn't want that. I wanted to catch these fish, not murder them. Well, I mean, I wanted to murder them, but murder them in my stomach. I call him Duncan E. Osteus. He serves the House Atreides. All right, we might dip after I catch like 1 or 2 more fish. Yoink! All right. Where's that mirror? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Can't remember the rest of the lyrics. Actually. Yeah, that's it. True hope lies behind the coast. Yes, it was a Blind Guardian reference. Nightfall in Middle-earth is an absolute banger of an album. Yeah, exactly. See, I don't know the words. I can't sing along anyway because no one can replicate the vocals of the lead singer of Blind Guardian, so why even try? Alright, let's... Mirror, mirror on the seafloor. Let's go to the boat. Oh, actually, no, we'll go to the sea people, it seems. Actually, so opinion, right? I wanna survey the assembled dignitaries for an opinion. So, Nightfall in Middle-earth is an absolute banger of an album. It's great. But they do this thing that I hate, right? I hate it when bands do this, especially with concept albums, where they'll have interludes, yeah? They have songs in between songs that are not songs. It's them doing weird shit. So, like, The Dark Elf or whatever, or Nom the Wise, where it's just them, like, monologuing about, you know, Nom the Wise, Lord of the Caves and friend to man. Like, I don't need that in my album. Just give me more song, give me more track time. I don't need Sauron approaching Morgoth to inform him that the Black One has fallen from the sky and that the gates lie in ruins. You can tell I know all these like off by heart because I've listened to the album too many times. No, I don't like the Silmarillion extracts. Just give me more music. If you add all those together, it probably makes about 3 minutes worth of playtime. Make another song with that. Because, like, the whole song, like the album is Silmarillion extracts. The lyrics are. Good for you. Lord of the Rings themed rapper called Silmarillion. Okay, fair enough. You're out of the village. I don't know, all I can think is like the Gollum rap. But yeah, no, I cannot think of how to make a Lord of the Rings or Silmarillion themed rap because I'm terrible at rap music. I ain't got bars. Your boy don't spit fire. It's Dr. Biakan. Oh yeah, but that's true with so many European metal vocalists. Like, Joachim from Sabaton, you know, buried. Anytime he says buried. The ancient stone slab. I mean, look, I don't think starting with the Silmarillion is necessarily a bad idea. I think it's more just that people tend to get more invested in the Lord of the Rings and then are more willing to accept the complexities of the Silmarillion afterwards because they're like, I want to know how we got to here. But some people can start with the Silmarillion like Tate and be like, it's great, I love this, now let's do the rest of it. Martin Shaw, Silmarillion audiobooks, okay. I really like, I think you can find it on YouTube, there is a reading of Lord of the Rings by Christopher Lee. And Christopher Lee being Christopher Lee, having actually met Tolkien, it's not Martin Short. Okay, fine. Martin Shaw, fine. I really wanted it to be done by a comedian, okay? It would have been hilarious. But no, like, Christopher Lee reading it, and it's amazing because he just opens being by like, "The Lord of the Rings" by J.R.R. Tolkien. And I remember seeing him in an interview talking about that, being like, you know, having actually met the man, his name is pronounced Tolkien, and I'm very deliberate on this. And you know, man, Christopher Lee was a gem. Oh, it's another, I'm hacking. They cannot hide their civilization from me. It's another mini game. I told you about the mini games in this game. They're everywhere. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Christopher Lee is not that hard. Well, depends. I know some people find the bassiness hard to do, but really, he's actually pretty easy because it's mainly just intonation. Where's the last 1%? Where is it? There we go. You know, the trick to Christopher Lee is just intonation and pacing, because he has a very deliberate mode of speech. So, you know, so you have chosen, wait 3 beats, death. Because like that's just how he talks. Like you watch him in interviews, he has a lot of very deliberate, because he has what's it called, receptive pronunciation or whatever, the fancy British way of talking, where there's a lot of pauses in between saying things. That's it, received, whatever. See, as you can tell, I don't have received pronunciation, because I'm not fancy and British. It's actually it's actually a good trick if you want to act, in my opinion. Like, learn it. You don't have to do it in your daily life, but it is actually really useful, because so many British actors I've seen use it and then talk about how useful it is. A great example is absolute mad lad Brian Blessed. I remember watching him talk about Star Wars and how he voiced Boss Nass in Star Wars. You know, the Gungan, you know, Misa Tinker, we cannot be friend. You know, he was talking about that, and he was saying the reason why Boss Nass works and Jar Jar Binks doesn't work is because Jar Jar Binks has all of the weird alien noises mid-sentence, right? Like, he goes all like, "Oh, Annie, it's a hula hula hula." Whereas, consider anything Brian Blessed says is probably a lie. No, I think anything Brian Blessed says is a elaboratized fiction for entertainment value. But point is, the man can act, and the man knows what he's talking about. He's kind of saying that the way he voiced, did he really climb Everest? Who knows? Who cares, though? Again, like, that's the point. Like, on the scale of people who make shit up, you have Brian Blessed and you have Elon Musk, right? Elon Musk makes shit up and causes problems for people. Brian Blessed makes shit up and it's entertaining. I will choose Brian Blessed any day of the week. But the point was, he was talking about how, when voicing Boss Nass, he's like, put all of the weird alien inflections outside of the sentence, so you go, say the important stuff of like, Misa Tinker, we can be friend. That's the important statement to the story, and then you do all the weird alien shit outside of that. Seems to be some sort of spell. Oh, fuck yes, we got the Curse of Ra. We got the Curse of Ra. Dave the Diver, don't care, Curse of Ra. Why don't you ask the sea people? See, when they were destroying Bronze Age civilization, they stole the Curse of Ra. Alright, sushi time. It's ancient spell. It's like Dave the Diver, sushi chef, farmer, also wizard. Nyamo. We have a weedy sea dragon. I want to keep you in my inventory. Because I'm wondering, can I use you as a horse in horse racing? Greenland shark, nice. We got so much shit. We got crab, we got shark. Oh, it's a poor beagle shark. Okay. So poor beagles are they're in the mackerel shark family. They're in the same family as great whites. They're not great whites though. Ooh. I remember you mentioning Toast of London, but I don't know anything about it, and all I can ever think of is, so we had this club at uni called Toastmasters, which was basically like a public speaking club of like, go and learn how to talk at events if you want to be bougie and get into politics. I didn't, and we always used to joke that Toastmasters was actually about cooking bread. Did I hear something growling? No, that was my stomach. Just kidding, you can't hear anything underwater. What do you mean? You can hear lots of shit underwater, Udo. Water conducts sound really well. It's why sonar works. Gold. Alright. Again, it's as I said, like Brian Blessed is just consistently entertaining. Actually, I've talked about this before, and Tate knows that people we know will agree on this. So like, Brian Blessed is the voice of Gotrek in the Gotrek and Felix audiobooks, or the more recent ones, and he's a phenomenal Gotrek. He's so good. So I'm just like, hey, you know what, Games Workshop? Hire the studio that made Castlevania, the animation. Get them to fucking animate Gotrek and Felix. I don't know who to cast as Felix. I mean, maybe... Who would you cast as Felix? I don't know yet. But yeah, cast Brian Blessed as Gotrek, and that way we can finally get like a Gotrek and Felix story with Brian Blessed playing an actual, like, acted, animated Gotrek. I think it would be phenomenal. Matt Berry? No, Matt Berry couldn't play Gotrek. Matt Berry couldn't play, Felix. I'm trying to think, who could Matt Berry play? Oh, that's a really tough question. Cast Matt Berry as the Von Carsten vampire. You know nothing about Gotrek and Felix, and that's a failing you should work on. It's not phenomenal fantasy. I know Tate Wife would have things to say about it, but it was still good. It was enjoyable. The final book broke my heart. It's Street Fighter Gordon Ramsay. Oh, Gotrek is a dwarf. Felix, yeah, close enough. He's a cat. Human, cat, close enough. Manling. Alright. Bancho, are you ready? Time to actually cook. Jesse, we need to cook. Street fighting Gordon Ramsay is fucking raw. Alright. Doragon. What's his symbol gonna be? Oh no, okay, it's the tiger again. Okay. I was expecting we were gonna... It's WWE Raw! I was expecting we were gonna get different ones for different contenders, but no. Cut the kilt. 2, 1. Start. Oh. They betrayed me. Why did I cut that kelp and then put it back together? Roast the onion. You're a bit shit, innit? What? Oh, okay. Bad? What do you mean bad? S. All these nuts. Old S. Damn it. Hold. Ah. I'm really bad at rhythm games. Hold. Ah. Okay, good, I guess. Out of the fish and starch. Oh, we've done this before. Also, why are these fish tiny? These were huge when I caught them. Why is this cookie cutter shark tiny? That or my instruments are huge. Deep fry the fish. 2, 1. I'm terrible at rhythm games. Okay, fry the fish. Flavor some, flavor some. There we go. Tasty. Okay, hopefully this is still good enough. Fish and chips and mushy peas. Are you fucking kidding me? Am I gonna win? Yeah, okay, we are. Oof. Welcome in, Nagi. Also, I'm gonna judge you quietly. Mushy peas are the devil. Fuck mushy peas. But fish and chips, hell yes. Like, peas are bad enough. Why do you have to make peas worse? But yes, fish and chips, hell yeah. Bancho, glorious victory. Incredible, actually. But what is the theme of this contest? Novelty. Ugh, Tate. Ugh. Pea and ham soup. Ugh. Oh, look, okay, I can understand. You have the disability of being British, so I will forgive you for that. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, ugh. Fry the sea. Fry all of the sea. Yes. Fried. Take that, Britain. Fried cod alone does not represent the sea.
Come on.
Chopped green lava. Okay. Shark and squid combination soy sauce. I see. Exploring the sea, just like Dave does. Yes, the theme was Taste the Sea. Your land potatoes were not good enough. You need... I love it how, like, every time they interview Bancho, he's like, well, what you need to is be like, okay, fuck, we don't care. Mate. I'm pleased by today's contest. Okay, this was the guy who was like, give me beer. He's giving us more beer, isn't he? I like Vincent. He's just like, shut the fuck up. Give me more drinks. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm just gonna out myself here. Of the 3 things on this list, he's just listed a glass of wine, a glass of cola, or a glass of water. I will drink 2 of the 3. I will not drink wine. Blech. I'm not a wine fan. I don't really like alcohol with food in general. I find it tends to ruin the taste. Like, all I can taste is the alcohol. But wine in general, not to my taste. And if given the choice, I usually go for whites over reds. I don't know. Like a soft drink, maybe sometimes, it depends. But I'll also stick with water. One of the local Italians that I really like, they don't actually serve... they serve... they don't serve soft drinks. The closest they serve is they have limonada, which is like traditional Italian lemonade. And it's actually pretty banging. I'll happily have like some pasta and a limonada. Because it's, especially in summer, it's very refreshing. cocktail dispenser. Oh boy, I hope it's not one of those automated ones that like give you mold and kill you. Don't they? Yeah, you can make interesting cocktails using sake. You're not in charge of drinks. Are we gonna have to make cocktails now? Also, I love how he's not gonna teach us. He's just gonna be like, I'm gonna leave this here. You figure it out. Yeah, so channel I enjoy on YouTube, How to Drink, where they basically just do different cocktails and like they'll do themed stuff, but they'll also just do like, here's the history of this cocktail, I'm gonna make it and play around with it. He did a review of like the Barmate and some other stuff, like those automated cocktail machines, and he took them apart, and like some of them seemed like they had some reasonable engineering behind them, but the Barmate or whatever it was, that thing was fucked. It was like, I say this as someone who works in engineering, it was horrifically overpriced for the complexity of what was in that thing. Like, it did not have separate flow tubes for different substances. It literally just had like one main line that branched off with a selector valve into like 4 different repositories. So it's like, oh hey, you've just put gin in this, cool, now you're putting whiskey in something else, well it's going to go through the line that gin was in, so you're going to get gin and whiskey mixed together, oh and the water too, and it doesn't clean out the lines, so you're going to get mold. Oh yeah, he's knowledgeable, but he's also enthusiastic. Like, oh, cocktails are the worst. No, don't tell me that. Oh yeah, some of those episodes where he's just like drinking drinks, he's just like, oh no. Some of those are good. But I actually really like the one that I watched most recently was the making cursed cocktails, like so basically his team get together a bunch of drink dockets that people have actually ordered that look terrible, and he makes them and tries them. And I really like the ones where he's pleasantly surprised, the ones where he's like, this seems terrible, mixes them together, oh shit, this is actually really good. Because I'm not really much of a drinker. Like, there are some cocktails I'll enjoy, but like, I don't have that knowledge of flavor to be like, you know what, I know how I would make a cocktail. Like, I know I would put A and B and C together. From now on, custom order cocktails, serve them as in bright order. Oh shit, it's color coded. Fun fact, do you want to know how color coded cocktails work? Like the ones that change color, like rainbow cocktails and rainbow shots and stuff. It's polarity. So you get alcohols of different density and different polarity, and they'll essentially, like, because the blue one is denser than the yellow one, the blue one will sit below the yellow one, and so on and so forth. And until they're disturbed, will be all separate and different. Okay, well, probably gonna fuck up some drinks, but okay. Plotocid pie? Okay. Pelican eel jelly. Blech. Smoked Atlantic mackerel scramble. Coma sandwich. Seahorse udon. Atlantic bonito curry. Humphead parrotfish curry. Ah, these are the curries that are coming up. Okay, yeah. I should probably research those soon. Crab. Okay. What can we put on? Let's put a stellate puffer. Put out as much as that as we can. We'll keep that for later because we need that for the curry battle. Throw the kajime on. Ooh. Delight puffer nikoguri, yeah. Let's throw one of them on. Just using up all the puffer fish tonight. What do we got here? Fried tomato snailfish. Big-eyed scat and soybean paste roast. Yeah, hell yeah. Delicious. Well, I mean, there's always tomorrow. mean, now that exams are done, maybe make some cocktails, have a bit of fun. I'm aware you can change the sorting levels. Well, I mean, yeah, fair. But I was gonna say, do you really need to be able to afford them? Like, again, if you're saying you haven't made them, like, because I mean, like, I know you guys made limoncello at home, sort of thing. Like, it's gonna pain me to say this, but like, surely you can make budget cocktails. Oh fuck, I have so much white Trevally. Let's level this up. Ah, yeah, okay. Well, just so happens that I have a whole bunch of alcohol lying around that's getting no use, so maybe I can find a better home for it. I don't know. Congratulations on getting into med school, Tate. Here's all the alcohol you're going to need for the next 4 years. So much fucking Trevally. Yeah, I mean, not gonna lie, I'm gonna try. Whether or not I can is a different matter. But yeah, I will definitely try. That's the problem. I know too many people too far afield now. It's like all them folks down in Tasmania, like, you know, Sin and them, they're all down in Tasmania. I have friends up in like the Northern Territory. I have friends up in Queensland. It's just getting places is the hard part. Why Australia got to be so big? Deep fish tempura. Oh, tempting. Yeah, fuck it. Let's put one on. And whoop, let's throw on some mullet. Tate wife says learn to drive. Tate wife, why you gotta out me like that? But also, it still wouldn't matter. Like, learn to drive. Yeah, that's a great benefit to visit people in Tasmania. Also, like, I'm not driving to Northern Queensland. I know how long that takes, and I'm not going to do it. Let's open Bancho Sushi. Yo! Country too big. Instructions unclear. Neither of those are Dubbo, true. Yo. Oh. Is there a way to improve Dave's cardio? Oh. Run, Dave, run. Oh. Yo. Oh. Come on. It's true, there are trains to Dubbo. Unfortunately, our train network is very frustrating in that some of them are really, really hard to use. Good, okay. Give this man his rolls. Wait, does this bitch not make cocktails? I thought she had drink skills. Does she not make cocktails? Here I was leaving her to do all the cocktails. God damn it. Well, I think we probably made money, but we probably didn't make that much. Yeah. Stars not as great. They love the fugu. God damn. These people put their hands in their own lives. No, their own lives in their hands. Anyway. Good English, Ando. Yes, so there are trains to Dubbo. The thing that's frustrating about our train network sometimes is it's like I have to catch the train up to Central and then down from Central again to get to somewhere else. Like I go to zigzag places. It's really frustrating. It's why Melbourne's actually upgrading their train network, because to get to the city center is really easy, but to get between suburbs is really hard. There are also planes to Dubbo. Very true. So what Tape Wife is saying is I should get my pilot license, and then every trip to you guys will be planes, trains, and automobiles. Okay, well, it looks like I'm gonna have to train her up for cocktails, because I don't want to do it. Alright, let's go to the bar and manage my employees and feed Mochi, the most precious part of our organization. Mochi. Fucking love this cat. All right. Yusuke. I have a lot of money, so let me just Kyoko. Train. Okay. I'm sure we will. Like, she always gets tips. Okay, that isn't what I wanted, but oh well. Raoul. Make Raoul stronger. Well, I mean, to be fair, Tate, I mean, spiritual guidance, but also someone's got to teach him about the birds and the bees and how to interact with each other. Okay, Drink Master. You can sell beverages at a higher price. Sure. Okay, let's... Training. Okay. Ah, she learned a recipe. Okay, that's cool. What will she learn next? Oh, just super good cooking. Okay. Yeah, I will go that. Yusuke. What can I get for you? Ban Ando. No, you can't ban me from my own channel. You have no power here. Okay. Keep training this man. Okay, what are you gonna learn? Cooking. Okay, I don't care. Actually, in the waiting room we have pie level 1. Okay. Let's swap. What are you actually doing? So you're in the kitchen. All right. Is there a way to upgrade my bar? I can't remember. So deco. I haven't really done much with the interior, but I don't care. Research. Damn it, I really want to do the curries. I'll hold off for now. Actually, while we're here, let's put out a flyer. Internet ad. We have Charlie Masayoshi. That man looking a little bit A little bit interesting. Let's go to the fish farm. God damn it. I get so many. Maximum fugu. No, you may not have the power to ban me, full stop. You literally cannot ban a streamer from their own channel. You'll stage a coup. Yeah, but I think you'll find it to be ineffective, and you wanna know why? Because Mouse likes me, and Mouse has the great ability of crime. So I have the criminal mastermind, the champion of mischief and biting on my side. I wouldn't say it's so much that it's because he likes me more than you. I think it's more that he likes crime and anarchy more than either of us. I'm aware of this. He has done so in the past and he will do so again, and he's right to do so. See, what's the parable? Why did the scorpion sting the frog? Because it's in my nature. See, that's Mouse for you. Why does the mouse bite the human? Because it's in his nature. Well, actually, give me them tiger sharks. Oh, I got 3-star tiger sharks? Hell yes. No, you didn't. You didn't. Did I tell you about the American Sign Language for Spider-Man? I think I told Tate wife, but yeah, the American sign language symbol for Spider-Man is literally just the web shooting gesture. Let me guess, is it bite? Or is it crime? Got some Cleons, got some fanfish. Hooking Megamouth sharks. Send some of these guys to kitchen. Ooh. Snailfish. Okay, that should be better. What do you mean you're still at 90% density? You. Yeah, we have glacial area. Nice. Very good. Okay, he's making a biting motion. Very good. Index finger and thumb in like a C shape, pointing away from face. Yeah, okay. I like that. That's very appropriate. I can't remember if it's ASL or in Auslan, but I remember Tate wife once told me the word for beer, and it's like holding your hand out like a thumbs up motion, and then like karate chopping the top of your thumb as if you were like taking the cap off a bottle. Yeah, I probably should. The main thing that I've been getting the most out of the fish farm for is that like they just gives me a reserve for when I need things. So like anytime an event comes around and it's like, oh shit, I suddenly need a bunch of sharks, I have a bunch of sharks in here that I can farm out. I probably could manage it better, but shall we say I'm playing this for the vibes and not exactly for the efficiency. Have I found the best recipe yet? Elaborate. Would it be fish fingies? What day is it? It's morning. Show Niamo. Who's Niamo? Is she the one? She's the one in the temple, isn't she? Carbonara? I mean, how do I put this? I don't think carbonara is in the game, but I don't see why carbonara wouldn't be. Actually, hang on. Yeah, it depends if it's a traditional carbonara or not, and also, I don't think so just because I'm pretty sure in both iterations, both traditional and non-traditional, carbonara has ham in it, and I don't know if there's ham in this game. Yes, you informed me that you made carbonara on Sunday, and it was good, and you informed me that the little meringues were not as good. I made katsukari udon today, and it was mid. Yeah, exactly. Time to... Oh, fuck. It's snatch time. Time to open a pig farm to dispose of the bodies. Feed them to the pigs, Errol. Yeah, they weren't amazing, but they were good enough. Duam, are you reading? You were reading the porn though, weren't you, Suam? Do you know what Nemesis means? What's the actual quote? It's, do you know what Nemesis means? A manifestation of righteous retribution, made manifest in this case by an audible cunt. Me. No, it's the embodiment of righteous man. Anyway. Fucking love Snatch. Guy Ritchie films, yes. Do you like dags? Front of a large closed door in the glacial area. See, according to the book, 3 large doors in the glacial area. Inside those doors is a switch. Okay. Define tree control room. The Forgotten City. Alright, I'll take a note of it. I'll take a note of it. Because I like when people recommend games, because I'll check them out. They might not be my speed, but I found a couple. There's one that's coming out in December that looks fucking hilarious. I want to collab with some friends to play it. It's called, like, Custom Mech Maker or something like that. I'll need to look it up. It's made by the people who made Earth Defense Corps. And... yeah, I watched it first and I was like, the trailer for this looks really low budget, before I realized that it's intentionally low budget, and it's like a parody of like every mech genre ever made, and it looks fucking amazing. Like it starts off with all the generic ones, like there's like the first mech which is just covered in guns, then the next one's a Gatai mech, so it's like composed of like different things that have like combined together, like a transformer, and then it's like this one which is a hamburger with a gun. I'm like, yes! I'm on board. Is there room for non-weeb VTubers on this collab stream? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking about dragging Sin and Liz into, like, Deep Rock at some point. I feel like they deserve to go down that pit, so maybe I'll drag you in at some point. I don't speak the language of the sea people. Bring Suam with me. Why would I bring Suam with me? He's useless. I'll give you a hand this time. May King Long's protection be with you. My name Fuck Long. This Firepower United. Yeah, I mean, again, now that you're free, we should just make some time to play some Deep Rock. Like, I don't have to play it on stream. Watch and learn, human. You more Guai Guai fighty Zao. You more Guai Guai fighty Zao. Oh fuck! What's the spell from Army of Darkness? Was it Klaatu Nikto Barada? No, it's Klaatu Barada Nikto. Okay, yep, that's it. Klaatu Barada Nikto. All right. We might go do this. Actually, is there a gun here? There is, but it's less good. All right, we might do this, and then we might call it. Yes, I remember reading that it was originally from The Day the Earth Stood Still and has been used in a bunch of other things as well. Ooh. Oh no, spikes. Oh yeah, I fucking love Bruce Campbell. He's an underused gem. Bruce Campbell, doot 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 doot. That's why, like, it kind of makes me sad. So there was the new Evil Dead movie they made like last year, or was it earlier this year, something like that. And yeah, it ain't great. And the thing that makes me sad about it is the fact that, like, it's very much a clean break for the series, and that was always kind of going to happen because, like, so Army of Darkness got made for weird reasons, because originally they did like Evil Dead 1, then they did 2, and then they were gonna do another one that was gonna be like a reboot, but that fell out, so that's why they did Army of Darkness and why it's more of a comedy than the other ones. So I think there's always been like a desire from some of the creators and stuff to reboot the series and try and be more horror-y. Should do something with the rotating equipment. What is this? Is this fucking pinball? It's fucking pachinko. But yeah, I was kind of sad that the new one did not have Bruce Campbell in it. I think Sam Raimi might have been the director, but I think the writers might have changed or something. But I remember there was a dispute over, like, I remember reading about it. There was a dispute over, like, what the studio wanted to do with it versus what Raimi actually wanted to do with it. Damn straight, not this again. You did hear Bruce Campbell. I don't actually know where I'm trying to get this ball. I'm trying to get it down the middle. Let's find out. Where does this go? Clonk, clonk. I don't know where I'm actually trying to get this. Yeah, I don't know if I'm rugged, but yeah, I'm doing okay. We're playing. Oh, I can turn these only a little bit. Okay, very good. We're playing Dave the Diver, and we're trying to figure out what the hell we're doing. We're trying to make a boulder go somewhere. Okay, that goes bonk. That goes bonk. It goes bonk. Aha. Okay, I think I know what I have to do. All right. Thanks, Tate. Thanks for dropping by. Sleep well. We'll probably be finishing up shortly anyway. Will this work? Let's find out. But yeah, welcome in, not this again. push the button. But yes, I was kind of rambling about how, like, the original Evil Deads, like, weren't... Well, I think the first one and the second one were made the way they were supposed to be made, but then, like, there was a dispute over the third one, and that's where the third one wound up being more of a comedy than a horror one. But the point I was building to was that, like, the franchise has always been kind of a cult following thing. Like, it's never been huge. So the fact that they're, like, trying to reboot it, I don't know if it's going to be very successful. Because I think there was a very clear intent with the most recent one of trying to reboot it without Bruce Campbell, and it's the same with Ash vs. Evil Dead. Like, I liked Ash vs. Evil Dead, but it wasn't really popular outside of, like, diehard Evil Dead fans. It's one of those franchises, it's a little bit like Star Trek in this regard. It annoys me, some of the stuff that they've done with recent Star Trek, where they're like, we're trying to bring it to a wider audience, and it's like, okay, but, like, a wider audience doesn't want Star Trek. Right, like, it's niche for a reason. What are you? Oh shit, I missed. What are you? Little goblin-looking fish. But yeah, Army of Darkness is definitely an absolute classic. Arctic telescope fish. Okay. Ooh. Weedy sea dragon. I love you. Actually, no, it's a leafy sea dragon, I think. Yeah, leafy sea dragon. I love you. I love leafy sea dragons. They're great. Goblin sharks are weird. Those of you who don't know, I'm pretty sure you know this one fairly, but yeah, you do get to fight a goblin shark in this game. It made me mad because A, they don't get that big, and B, you get a nose bone from it and they don't have bones. Exactly, but I mean, like, that's the point, is the Evil Dead comics are made for Evil Dead fans. Like, it's the same with, like, the Predator comics and stuff like that. They're targeting the niche audience. I'm gonna go on a rant, and I'm gonna be quick about it because, again, I want to finish up soon, but we unfortunately live in the era of IP, right? The most valuable thing to any media business is an IP, right? Like, the rights to a particular franchise or something, right? So they care less about making good content than they do about having content that people know. It's why Superman and stuff and all the superhero movies are such a big deal. It's because of the fact that, like, you don't have to advertise to people, right? If you say a new Superman movie's coming out, they don't go, what the hell's a Superman? They go, oh yeah, I know Superman. How is this pose not right? Explain to me how this pose is not right. Explain to me how this isn't right. I've got the man doing the kung fu pose. Ooh, Pearl. So, yeah, unfortunately, they keep taking franchises and being like, this isn't normie enough. We need to make it more open for, like, people to understand. And again, like, bringing new people in is great, but there are some franchises, again, like Star Trek, where ordinary people aren't interested in that. They know the name, but they're not interested in watching space politics. And it's the same with Evil Dead. It's like, you know, people like zombie movies, but not everyone's into Bruce Campbell quips and Klaatu Barada Nikto. Thank you, Avatar, for that blistering solo you've come in. And yes, indeed, we did in fact ride the tiger. Twice. We've killed 2 tiger sharks tonight. What the... Why have I not... How have I not solved this puzzle? I'm pretty sure I have done the exact pose that I'm supposed to be doing in this artwork. Little down on the left arm. Okay. I tried a little down on the left arm and I didn't like it, but let's try this. Ah, there we go. Okay. It's a little bit sensitive. But yeah, we live in the era of IPs where, again, having a brand is more important than the actual content. So we're gonna wind up getting more Evil Dead movies that don't actually seem like classic Evil Dead, because it's not about classic Evil Dead, it's about having a name. The first contraption, excellent. Look at that face. I mean, I don't mind it if it's a, how do I put this? If it's a good reboot, right? Like if it's they're doing something creative with it, I don't necessarily mind. But again, if they're doing it because it's cheaper than coming up with something new, I definitely agree. Because like there have been good reboots, right? Like with the exception of its final couple of seasons, like the Battlestar Galactica reboot was enjoyable. I liked it. I think the MacGyver reboot was okay. There's probably others I can't think of right off the top of my head. Talk to Tenzin. And like there are some of them where it's basically like a, hey, we just wanted to redo this again with the technology we have now because we couldn't do it back when we did it originally, and I think that's fine. And like again, like actually another one, All Quiet on the Western Front, the most recent remake of that was fine. It wasn't terrible, it wasn't better than the original. But I agree with not this, that yeah, like I'm sick of seeing it just done again for the sake of doing it again. Like they're doing yet another Superman movie and it's like, okay, how many of those have we had? And like I've given up on Marvel at this point because I know that I'll never get my Captain Britain movie. Do it, Marvel. Do it. Give me Captain Britain. Give me Brian Braddock. Nuclear physicist Brian Braddock. I know they'll never do it. It makes me sad. So you've probably never heard of Captain Britain. He's actually one of my favorite comic book characters. He doesn't get enough love. So Captain Britain was created back in the 70s. So back in the day, how it used to work was you had Marvel in America and then you had Marvel UK, who was the UK branch. Someone else was thinking about Captain Britain. Fucking amazing. But yeah, so Captain Britain was created because how it used to work was Marvel would write the comics and then they would ship them on like a plane in microfiche, like little camera film basically over to the UK to be printed. But sometimes if there was a delay, it meant that the British publication was like, well shit, we don't have a comic to publish. And so they said, hey, can we come up with our own character? Which they did, Captain Britain. Don't kill me, damn it, he got me. Yeah, so they were like, can we come up with our own character? Oh, do I want my Weedy or do I want my Leafy? Leafy, thank you. They were like, yeah, can we come up with our own character? And that way, if you guys miss an issue, for whatever reason there's a difficulty and we can't publish, we can just put a filler in. Because we'll publish Captain Britain every month. And then if you guys are missing one, we'll just do a double issue. We'll be like, oh cool, no Spider-Man this month, instead we'll have a double Captain Britain issue. And so they came up with a character. He's a lot of fun. I really like him. Oh, it's her again. Klaus, the great white shark, is back. can feel it in me bones. So yeah, I really like Captain Britain, and one of my favorite issues is a crossover episode between Captain Britain and Spider-Man. It's a phenomenal, well, I think it's a phenomenal issue. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. And it's basically Brian Braddock. So Brian Braddock, Captain Britain, is a nuclear physics student, just like Spider-Man, Peter Parker. And so he goes on exchange to New York State University, where Peter Parker is, and he winds up getting paired up with Peter as like, hey, you're going to be rooming with Peter Parker. The thing is, neither of them know that the other is a superhero. So anytime a supervillain shows up, Peter's like, I should ditch Brian, like get him to safety and then ditch him so I can go transform into Spider-Man. And then Brian's like, I should get Peter to safety so I can go and ditch and transform into Captain Britain. And so then they like, fighting evil together as Captain Britain and Spider-Man, not knowing each other. So they're like, who are you? Are you some sort of new villain? He's like, no, I'm Captain Britain. Let's hang out and fight crime. And they're like, I like you, Captain Britain. You're a great guy. Stand up, fella. And then they're like making friends in their civilian lives as well, and they don't know, and it's great. And I think that would actually make a great, like, film premise. What up? Get some seaweed seeds. Oh, nice. Let's go cultivate. But yeah, that's my rant about why I want a Captain Britain film. But it'll never happen, Sag. Ooh, new missions. Let's grab those. Yeah, it is a shame. I will admit, I am a fan of his OG outfit more than the later one with the helmet. I much prefer the staff. I think that's a lot cooler. What's up, Duang? But yeah, he's a great character, and he's also great if you want to do stuff with the Hellfire Club. Nutritious food for sea people. Talk to me, ma. Let's go see Gumo. Hey Gumo, I got stuff for you to grow for me. How's things at the Grop, Gumo? So let's go seaweed farm. Let's cultivate black coral. Not expanded yet. Now, can I register? Can I register my dragons? Hey, waifu. I can. Oh, look at him. Look how powerful he is. I haven't heard it. I'll give it a look. I'm curious if it's related to the comics. I haven't seen the Greatsword. Is that new? Again, I haven't read any Captain Britain, like the newer Captain Britain in a while. I have the combined series of the original Captain Britain run, signed by Stan Lee. I took it to a convention he was at. It was one of the last conventions he ever did in Australia, and I got it signed. Even though he never had anything to do with it, I was just like, fuck it. Okay, let's fucking go. Yeah, I feel like the Hellfire Club are a really missed opportunity. Look at how fucking fast my seahorse is. Jesus. I'm too powerful. Jesus. I love you, Leafy. Fucking absolute gas. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Well, I'm not surprised, but I'm a little bit annoyed. So, in the OG, like the very first issue of Captain Britain, right? What happens is he gets transported into a different dimension where he meets Merlin, right? And Merlin's like, hi, I'm Merlin, I defend Britain. You have a choice. and he gives him two choices. He goes, you can choose the amulet or the sword, right? And Brian's like, I could choose the sword to defend myself, but he's like, I feel like that's like the wrong choice. And so he takes the amulet, and that's how he becomes Captain Britain. And this other guy takes the sword, and he becomes a villain. But like, that's the whole point. Like, that's the thing where Merlin's like, no, you choose correctly because you chose the amulet, which is the means to defend others, whereas the sword is a weapon. So I'm a little bit annoyed that they were just like, hey, Captain Britain, have a sword, like the thing that you kind of were supposed to not choose. But anyway, let's see if we can actually just fucking gas them on this one. We'll do another race. We'll do another race with my mate Leafy, and then we'll maybe call it there. Whoop. Look at this guy, just absolutely fucking destroys them. They have no chance. I love it how no one even gets to place. It's like Dave is the undisputed winner, everyone else can fuck off. I love my sea dragon. Go out of the village. Alright, let's go talk to let's talk to Mima, let's talk to Tenjin, then we'll go home, then we'll save, and then we'll raid someone. Has anyone got anyone they would like to raid tonight? I'm always open to suggestions. Tenjin. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know if it's Excalibur. This is the problem with Marvel, is they have too many fucking swords. They've introduced them to the MCU in Eternals. There's a moment where one of the characters is like, is that Excalibur? And then at the end of it, there's what's his face? The actor who plays Jon Snow gets the black sword, so he's gonna become Black Knight. Yeah, I'll give it a look. I'll drop on by and we can say the happy birth. It's 3 shooters to enter the control room. Funnily enough, it's my birthday next Tuesday. I should probably do something for it, huh? Oh wow, hey, when did I put those sunglasses on? I completely failed to notice that. Good job, Ando. Alright, it was written in the ancient books. And workers mutated to Gadons. Okay. Stabilize the device. Nyamo. I like Nyamo. Alright, 2 doors remain. Very good. Thank you, Tenjin. How you doing, Nyamo? We've become weaker. Alright, let's go see, what's her face? Mimol. Yeah, absolutely love Captain Britain. Him and, Union Jack. What's going on? Is the princess getting into shit again? What are you looking for? The beluga. No! Beluga taxi! Yeah, exactly. All my homies love Captain Britain. All my homies and Captain Britain hate Erebus. Also, you know that Captain Britain plays Warhammer. He's British. No, I didn't hide the beluga taxi. He's my homie. Alright. We must find the beluga. Beluga rescue is of the utmost importance. But first, we must go home. Nyum. Oh yeah, Khan's great. Khan's a Chad. Just beat the shit out of him for like whatever happened to Argyle Tal. Man, Argyle was some absolutely fantastic fucking writing, simply because of the fact that, like, Erebus is a dick. It's really easy to not like Erebus. Argyle is really easy to like, and it's like, you feel so bad for him. You feel so bad for him being, like, led astray. Okay, horsehair crabs. Oh joy. Glacial area. Okay. Talk to Otto. Alright. Right, well, let's go talk to Otto. Yeah, no, Khan versus Erebus is definitely one of my favorite fights. I also really like... Oop, that's not where I wanted to go. I really like Sevatar versus Sigismund. Oop. Why don't you go inside and take a look? Sure. I don't want to. I want to go home. Yeah, I like Sevatar versus Sigismund, particularly, and also Loken versus Lucius is also good. But I love the fact that Sevatar basically just goes, hey, you know what? I'm going to fucking cheat. And then Sigismund's like, why did you do that? Just because you were going to lose. And he's like, no. Khan did fight Sigismund at one point as well. Fun fact, you know how Sigismund chains his weapons to his wrists? He actually got that from the World Eaters. There's a fight with Sigismund. I can't remember, did Khan fight with Sigismund or against him? There's a flashback in one of the Siege books where Sigismund's remembering, and he's like going into a fighting pit with the World Eaters as like a friendly bout sort of thing. And it's a four-man fight, so it's 2v2. And Khan's in it, but I can't remember if Khan's paired up with Sigismund or not, because there's this one guy, this other World Eater who's like giving him shit and being like, don't slow us down, like weakling. But Sevatar versus Sigismund's great because of the fact that Sevatar basically headbutts him. He cheats. And Sigismund's like, why did you do that? Just because you were going to lose? And Sevatar's like, no. I did that because I didn't want you to win. Well, he's like, yeah, I knew I was going to lose. But he's like, I didn't want you to win. He's like, you're undefeated. No one's beaten you. But by cheating, you don't win. Like, I lose by default, but you don't win. I've broken your perfect win streak. Yeah, I mean, it probably was a 1v1. But yeah, I just love the fact that Sevatar is just like, I care more about hurting you than I do about winning. Like, catch a horsehair crab. Need a crab trap. Alright. So I think that explains those wiggling rocks. Alright. I think I've got all those things. Hey, Otto. I got so many tiger shark teeth. Ooh. Let's go. Yeah, go ahead. Let's go ahead. Okay. What's your question? Damn knee. All right. Crab trap. Excellent. All right, we'll sort that out. I'm gonna hit the save arena real quick. How bad are the Northern Territories really? Depends what you define by bad, right? It's not somewhere I would want to live, but that's because it's incredibly remote. Like, the way I like to explain like the Northern Territory is it's Alaska but hot instead of cold, right? Like, for some people who live up there and have work up there and stuff, they love it. I have a friend who lives up there. She's a teacher, and she really loves it because she loves the community. But for me, like, I have no skills that would be of use up there. So I wouldn't want to live up there. Like, I'd be happy to visit, but I wouldn't want to live up there. And again, because it is so remote, sometimes it's a matter of, like, if you're not prepared, your life is at risk. And it's just because of the environment up there. You know, it's that sort of thing of like, if you get injured, you have to call like the radio doctor, and they have to get on a plane and fly to you to pick you up. So it's like, if you don't, you know, if you don't look after yourself, if you're in an accident, you can't just call an ambulance and they'll be there in 10 minutes. But it is wonderful in the sense that it's like, again, much like Alaska, it's one of those areas where it's so remote that it's untouched wilderness. Like, there's a lot of places up there where there's like, people just aren't. Settings. Yeah, Loken has beaten Khan, so Sigismund. Also lost someone at Tony Gate. Well, it depends. So the classic piece of lore for for Khan was that he got impaled on a Land Raider. But that may have changed. There's a lot of stuff that they kind of there's a lot of stuff that got like changed. I pressed too many buttons. Oh well. Let's just save and return. All right, we're gonna raid out. So who are we raiding? We were going to raid friend. Stream dashboard. Oh, was that from Loken? Okay. Let's try. Where are we? Dat Crow. All right. So I'm gonna set up the raid. Marine mammal rescue, perhaps. We'll see. Let's see if we can stream. Let's see if we can set up to stream, if to raid. It's the word, not to stream, to raid Dat Crow. So give me a second. I'm just gonna check out if they're online. Well, if they're online and if they're not finishing up, because it's always awkward when you raid into someone and they're like, I was just about to finish. Okay, they're live. Yeah, they're looking like they got plenty going on. Let's jump in there. All right. We will start raiding over that a ways. I will be back at some point this week. I don't know exactly when. Maybe tomorrow, I think. Maybe Thursday. I don't know. We'll check. I might have D&D tomorrow. But at some point, I'm going to be doing a very low budget but very horny vampire game because a whole bunch of other people were playing it and it's like schlocky bad. Aside from that, probably back to Cyberpunk at some point. Probably back to whatchamacallit? What's that game? Armored Core. Yes, good. I can remember things. Yes, thanks for all dropping by. I'm gonna send you on your way. Bye.